sea. Oh mother, mother, don't you know no lilies grow in the salt sea so low? Wind howls, rain beats fast, may the lily find her rest. She took her by the milk-white hand, leading her down to the salt sea strand. And as they stood on that windy shore, into the water she pushed her oar. Now you're the flower in the sea, for all the pain that you've caused me, and by the water you'll lie bound, so my own child might be crowned. Here for 7 years must you stay, for on you a curse I lay. You'll change your beauty fair for something loathsome and feared. For 7 years in the tide you'll bide, when they're passed over the sea you'll glide. If the curse is not broken by that setting sun, then never, ever shall thou be one. Wind howls, rain beats fast, may the lily find her rest. A night he rode his weary way, and heard you weeping at the break of day. He paused to hear what might be said, as out of the water she raised her head. 6 long years have already passed, tonight at eve the 7th joins the rest. If I'm not won by the setting sun, sealed my fate, my life is done. Down he came to the shore, and bade her there to tell him more. Once I was a king's daughter fair to see, now a loathsome worm bound thrice by the sea. But if thou would the spell to break, go you then to yonder lake, pick a branch and red berries 3 from off of the old rowan tree. In the sea the first berry cast, there you'll find a bridge of glass. Repeat then as you were told, there you'll find a bridge of gold. Wind howls, rain beats fast, may the lily find her rest. Then hasten over both of these, and bring me the last of the red berries. Quickly then with haste he did make, and soon returned from the rowan's lake. Into the sea he tossed the rowan red, out of the water she rose, scales all shed. He wrapped her in his cloak of brown, and swift they rode to the nearest town. When they reached her father's hall, that stands upon the cliff so tall, she gave to him a golden ring, bade him bring it to the king. She bade him give it to the king alone, where he sat upon his throne. And to no other that might be seen, but to be wary most of the queen. Where got you this ring? The king did demand from a fair lady of her milk-white hand. Where is this lady? Is she dead or alive? She waits at your gate, only lately arrived. Wind howls, rain beats fast, may the lily find her rest. Open the gates and bring her to me, so I can find who she might be. In she came kneeling low down, rise up my lost child newly found. Where have you been these many years? Not far, my father is now, you shall hear. It was my false stepmother that enticed me, and took out a silver wand. "Not so," cried the maiden, "my tale's not done." And out she took the rowan stick, ready for the witch's tricks. The queen blew on her silver horn, the maiden's eyes flashed with scorn, as out she took a cockshell from